just leaving the Lookout cabin slash shelter. It is a beautiful space. I couldn't take photos or video. There's quite a few people there, but it was a ton of room. And the best part was a rooftop deck that we could climb up and see sunset and sunrise. A little cloudy, but still some cool colors to be seen. Today's plan, 14.5 or so miles to the Thistle Hill shelter, and it's supposed to pour rain, of course, because we're in Vermont later, and then tomorrow it's supposed to rain and accumulate like 2 inches. I don't know if the hiking will be feasible, but if so, I will be leaving Vermont tomorrow. And not like any magic weather is going to happen in New Hampshire, but just getting out of Vermont will be a huge mental boost. And if I make good time, there's a deli today that I could hit up about 6 miles in, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to, because it's a half mile off trail, so that adds a mile plus the time there. And I'm thinking I just want to get to the shelter and get my stuff set up and lay down. I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm no worse. Actually a little bit better. I didn't cough as much last night. And yeah, so I'm on the mend. And the trail right now is super nice, flat, lovely terrain. So I'm going to take advantage of it and get to work heading toward Thistle Hill. See you up the trail. The terrain so far has been incredible. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop in a way. It's been very gentle, non-technical, just rolling hills, no super steep climbs. And yeah, I've been enjoying it out here. It's really weird. The birds are singing right now. There have been a couple spots. There's been nothing. No birds, no wind, complete and utter silence. And I actually stopped and listened, and it was very eerie. It was like a sensory deprivation. It was very bizarre, but kind of really cool as well. Anyway, I wanted to throw in more about tomorrow. The goal is to go to Hanover. The post office closes at 5, so I'll probably get up early and try to hoof it in there, pick up my new trekking poles at the post office. And there was literally one hostel in Hanover, and it actually closed on the 8th of July. There's hardly any hostels. I don't think there's any convenient to that area. And I think there is a shelter shortly, like outside of town. With the weather being so crappy and everything, I really wanted a hostel to get a shower and laundry and all that. Anyway, a group of trail angels that will host hikers in their home, either inside or tenting or both. And also some angels that will just shuttle hikers wherever, like if you can get a hotel outside of town or whatnot. And they put a list together and they shared it with certain hostels further down the trail. For instance, I was at a hostel in Vermont and we had a hiker meeting, and he had the list and said, please don't post this on social media, but feel free to contact these people. Lo and behold, one of these generous people is who I am staying with tomorrow, and they will come and pick me up in Hanover, take me to their home, resupply, shower, laundry. It's just crazy how nice people are, and I would love to be able to do that for someone someday if I ever live near the trail. Yeah, I'm continue to be blown away. People are great. They support the hikers out here generally. Looking forward to it, and I always like meeting new people and that sort of thing. And I'm looking forward to seeing the town of Hanover. The trail goes right through the town, goes by Dartmouth College, at least part of it, and it's supposed to be a cute little place. It's also supposed to be a washout tomorrow, so that's kind of a bummer. Coming down to a road, down this grassy path, down to that road down there, Vermont Route 12, and the guide says there's a little farm stand right off the trail. So instead of the deli, which is a half mile, I may try to hit that up. I hope it's open. It's Sunday. early in the morning, but a girl can hope. Meanwhile, look at that. The sky's cloudy, but it's still beautiful. The farmer has this fence. You have to take it down to get through because apparently sometimes there's cows out here, but I don't see any today. Here's hoping. Here's the farm stand. I hear rumors they have strawberry rhubarb pie. So close to the trail. I'm excited. It's trail magic. Well, that stop was worth it. So delicious. I had second breakfast, which was a small sour cherry and blueberry pie, a pint of fresh picked raspberries, a Coke, and a Gatorade. Well, a Gatorade for the road. I am getting back on trail. I probably have about 9-ish miles left to the shelter, and if I'm lucky, I will get there before the rain or shortly thereafter. Here's hoping I can make this climb with a full belly. A great little farm, on the edge farm. She really caters to hikers. She had porta potty out back, a water spigot, a place for our trash, and lots of hiker friendly foods and resupply stuff in her store. Whew, and I'm stuffed. Checking in and changing plans for today. As I hiked on after the farm stand, I started feeling worse and want to get off trail. I think I need a 0 day to just, whatever this is, just totally rest and knock it out. Ironically, I ran into some friends that I thought were ahead of me. They were in the parking lot and they are staying here locally at a hostel for a couple days. They have a friend from out of town that came to hike with them. So they have a vehicle, her rent-a-car, and before we parted ways, I said, hey, we're going to be in the area for a few days. Let us know if you need anything, and gave me their phone number. Because I had told them that I hadn't been feeling well, but I just took a Nero and then hiked on and blah, blah, blah. What are the chances, right? Because this I was able to book a bed at a hostel, and they only do shuttles at certain times, or else I would have to pay for a shuttle, which I would have done. But I said, hey, what are the chances you guys could give me a ride to the hostel later? I'm not feeling well and I booked a bed. Oh my gosh, so they're going to pick me up in less than a mile here, which it'll still be about 10 miles hiked for the day, maybe more. That was hard fought, even with the pie for fuel. I'm gonna see if they can, I don't know if there's a grocery store or drugstore around, but I am gonna see if there is. If they bring me, I will get a COVID test, just because it is respiratory, and my gut says that it's not. I mean, I know COVID is different for everybody at different times. I had it last year, and these were not my symptoms at all. I don't believe I have a fever. I might have a low-grade fever. I think it's just a general cold or upper respiratory thing or whatever. But I am going to get a COVID test just to be safe, because if I do have COVID, I don't want to stay in the bunk room at the hostel. I'll see if they'll let me tent outside or something. The private rooms were not available. If it's not COVID, I'm not that worried, and I will take medicine, and I've had it for enough days where it's probably not contagious. Anyway, yeah, these are the breaks. This is how it rolls out here. Thankful for my husband, because, I'm on the top of mountains, so I can only get texts and internet like every so often when I get to the top. And in Vermont, I'm swarmed by mosquitoes while I'm trying to stand still to do something. It's unbelievable out here. So I'm thankful for him at home, trying to do everything there and helping me get on the internet, see what the availability is for this place, and texting my friends, and oh man, This is not a solo effort. I am out here solo. I am not alone. This impacts so many people, me being out here in terms of extra work, and I'm grateful for all of it.